Good morning, my dear students. Class, today we are going to start with your next exercise that is related to the sector and the segment. First of all, let's study the sector. So, class, in a triangle, in a circle, if 2 points of a circle are joined with the center, then it forms the sector. This is your sector. So, class, you can say that sector is a part of the circle inclined at a certain angle theta. So, class, you all know that a complete angle is 360, and if we compare with this part, this is the theta part of 360, means the ratio. So, class, area of sector depend totally on this. You can see that if we know that area of circle is pi r square, area of circle is pi r square, so theta upon 360, this theta is the ratio of complete. So overall you can say that this will give the area of the sector. Again I am repeating, class, sector, I made you understand what is a sector. This is your minor sector, this is your major sector. You can call it simply a sector also, but for major sector you have to name it as major sector. Now, what is the relation between the whole to the whole circle to this? The main relation is this angle formed. So, class, angle formed is theta out of 360. So, if we talk about the area, theta upon 360 pi r square. Simple. Similarly, this whole length is 2 pi r. If I will say only this much arc, then I will say theta upon 360 2 pi r. But if we talk about the perimeter, this perimeter, then this include the length of the arc, that is theta upon 362 pi r plus 2 radius are there. Perimeter means sum of all sides. So one length is there, this is length arc, this radius is there, this radius is there. So you can say L plus 2r and value of L is this. Now class, finally relation between area and the length of the arc. For that, this is the relation. If we know length of the arc and the radius, we can directly get the area. Similarly, we know the area and the radius, then we can get the length of the arc. So this relation, how I have formed? Simply I have divided this by this. On this, 2 theta upon 360, theta upon 360 cancelled, pi and pi is cancelled. What left? R square here and r here. So that is also cut. So finally A upon L is r upon 2. This I have done here. So finally we have got the new formula for area of sector with respect to the length of the arc. Now class, moving to the next. Is area of the segment. So class, you all know what is a segment. Segment is if we have a circle like this and if we join a chord like this, then this is forming a segment. This is again a minor segment and this is again a major segment. If we say simply segment, then this is only the segment. If they specify major segment, then this is the major segment. Now class, talking about how to get the area of the segment. So area of segment is area of sector minus area of triangle. You can see in this diagram, this is the segment. We will join it directly, no formula can be formed, so we will join this. Now this is a complete sector. and we will remove this area of triangle, then we will get the area of the segment. I hope you all are understanding. Again, this is a segment, this area is the segment. We cannot drive directly, so we will form a sector. We will get the area of this triangle, area of the complete sector, and we will remove the area of this triangle, and finally we will get the area of the segment. So class, area of sector is okay, now you know, but how to get the area of triangle? Class, you all know there are different type of triangle. Right angle triangle exactly at 90 degree. It is quite simple. If angle is this angle, if suppose this angle is 90 degree, then this is radius, then area we can say that half base into height. Base is again r and height is again r into r. If we have an equilateral triangle, we all know it is root 3 upon 4 a square. Here a is our r, so this formula can be used. But if it is other than 90 degree, other than 60 degree, then what you will do? Class, there is a formula formed by this time you just learn the formula, no need to go with the specification how this formula has come, because you do not know much about the trigonometry. So that's why that's why you have to learn certain things. When trigonometry you will do, you will find it very easy how to drive this formula. So class, talking about the formula is this and formula is this, two formulas. This formula we can use for angle like 30 degree, 45 degree, but angle like 120 degree and 180 degree we will use this formula. Why? Because in trigonometry in class 10th you will learn the angle of this 30 degree, what is the value of 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. These are the value of sine and cos. Now if we talk about 120 degree, you do not know, so I have formed another formula for you, that is this formula. And in this formula, when you will keep the value 120, it will automatically will become 60, because theta upon 2, 120 upon 2, 60, 120 upon 2, that is again 60. So we can get the value of 60 degree. Sine cos 60 degree is this, cos 60, sine 60, like this you have to do. So this table is also you have to make. That's all class, this was the introduction. Still if any question is there, you can ask. These two you already know, these two new formulas for you. If equilateral triangle, if angle is 60 degree, you can use this also, no need to, it is not compulsory to use this only, because for 60 degree also it is applicable, for 90 degree also this is applicable, but above 90 you have to use this formula. That's all class. Now let's move to next some questions. I have taken some questions for you. First question, very simple question. It is given that angle of the sector is 60 degree, that is theta is equals to 60. Radius is given as 6. So directly put this formula and solve it. You will get the answer. Next is your area of the quadrant. Quadrant means 1/4. So if complete angle is 360, then 1/4 will be 90 degree. That's why they have used 90 degree here. We have to get this, but circumference of the circle is given, that is 2 pi r is given, is equals to 22. So finally they have got the value of the radius from here and they have substituted here. You can put the value of pi here. They have not put the value of pi, but we can put the value of pi also. 22 upon 7 into r is equals to 22. Then you will solve it, you will get the value of r as 7 upon 2. and simply now we have to get the area of the quadrant. So theta 90 upon 360 pi r square, value of r is 7 upon 2. After solving this, you put the value of this, then you will get it easily. They have not put the value, so it was looking very difficult. You solve it in my way. Next question, very simple question, but only thing that you have to learn. See the question, length of the minute hand of the clock is 14 centimeter. Find the area swept by the minute hand in 5 minutes. So class, we know in 60 minutes, it is 360 degree complete circle. So in 1 minute how much? 6 degree. In 5 minutes they have said, so in 5 minutes it will be 30 degree. So theta is 30 degree, radius is 14, that is the hand of the minute clock, and finally radius we know, angle we know, we will put the formula of this formula and we will get the value of this. You try class, you try this much only today. Question number 4 and 5 is also very easy, that you try, and rest of the question we will do in next class. That's all class.